Hey guys, so today I'm showing you how to make some apple fritters, and I'm gonna be topping it with some vanilla ice cream to make a nice delicious dessert. Okay, so let's get started with the recipe. Okay, you guys, so you want to start by peeling your apples. So the best apples to use to make apple fritters is Granny Smith apples, but today I'm using just some regular red apples, and I'm just gonna peel the skin using my potato peeler. All right, after you peel it, I cut it in half and I remove the core, and then you want to slice them up and then dice them into small pieces. So in this recipe, I'm only making a small batch of apple fritters, but I will double the recipe listed in my description box down below for you guys, so you can make double the amount you see me making in this video. Okay, so I ended up only using one apple. The recipe I'm listing down below will call for 2 apples. So after I finish dicing up my apples, I'm going to squeeze some lemon juice on the apples, mix it so that the lemon juice coats the apple really well, and then I'm going to set the diced apples on the side. Next, I'm getting a medium size to a large bowl, and I'm going to mix my dry ingredients together. So I'm mixing the flour, sugar, baking powder, salt, and a little bit of ground cinnamon together. So use a fork or a spoon and mix those dry ingredients together, set them aside, and in a separate small bowl I'm gonna mix my wet ingredients together. So in the small bowl, I'm gonna whisk some eggs together, and then to that I'm gonna add in a little bit of milk and some vanilla extract, and you want to mix all of those ingredients together. So next I'm gonna take the wet ingredients and I'm gonna pour it into my dry ingredient mixture. Alright, then I'm going to take my diced apples, and I like to sprinkle it with just a little bit of ground cinnamon before I add it to the batter. Alright, so just a little dusting of the ground cinnamon, and then I pour it with the dry and wet ingredients together. And then what you want to do from here is mix everything together. Try not to over mix the batter too much, but you want it to be really well combined. Okay, if you want, and also if you notice that the batter is a little too dry, then you can add in a little bit more milk. So add it in until you have a nice smooth batter that's not too runny and not too thick. All right, so somewhere in the middle, that's nice and perfect. Also, if it's too wet, then you can sprinkle in a little bit of flour until you have the right consistency that you're looking for. All right, and it should look something like this. Okay guys, so next I'm getting my frying pan and I place it over medium heat. Then I'm gonna add in some oil to fry up my apple fritters. Okay, so I added in a little bit of oil, and once the oil was nice and hot, I'm gonna use 2 spoons to drop spoonfuls of the apple fritter batter into the hot oil and fry them up. Okay, so I use the second spoon to kind of help push the batter off the first spoon, and yeah, you just drop them in the hot oil and you can flatten them a little bit with the spoon. And basically here you can make them as big or as small as you'd like, and then you're gonna fry them up on each side until they're nice and golden brown. So about 4 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, until they're nice and golden brown. And once they're finished frying on both sides, you're gonna remove the apple fritters from the oil and place them on a plate lined with paper towel so the extra oil can soak on the paper towel. Okay, so while my apple fritters are resting on my plate, I'm gonna make a vanilla icing to coat the top of the apple fritters. So to make the icing, you guys, it's really simple, very easy to make. So I'm using powdered sugar, and you're going to place your powdered sugar in a bowl. Then to that, I'm gonna add in some vanilla extract and then a little bit of milk. So when you're adding the milk, you want to add it a little bit at a time, so about a tablespoon, 1 to 2 tablespoons at a time, and then you add more as it's needed. All right, so you use a fork and just mix those ingredients together until you have a nice smooth vanilla icing that you can drizzle on top of your apple fritters. You can drizzle it or you can dip the apple fritters in it and just glaze the top with it. All right, so once you finish making the icing, that's all you're gonna do. Is I use a spoon and I just drizzle it on top, or you can dip it in it and you're finished making your apple fritters. So simple and easy. This is a nice little treat to have whenever you want something slightly sweet to enjoy, whether it's in the nighttime or throughout the day. Okay, so after you add your icing, you can enjoy your apple fritters just like that. Or if you'd like something a little extra special, just add a nice scoop of vanilla ice cream on top one of the apple fritters. You can drizzle it with some syrup, like some caramel sauce, or like I did, I added a sprinkle of ground cinnamon and I drizzled a little bit of the icing on top of it. But this would be really good with some caramel sauce on top of it. Okay, and yeah, you guys, that's it for this very simple, easy, delicious dessert idea. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the recipe. If you give it a try, let me know in the comments down below how it turned out. Thank you guys so much for watching the video and supporting, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.